You once said, and I'm paraphrasing, most people make the big decisions slowly and the little decisions quickly, and you believe that should be reversed.
Yeah, this is a hot take. I have a belief that sometimes you're better off jumping out of the plane and hoping that you packed the parachute tight.
Okay.
In life, because your gut on big decisions is almost always correct, and it's quick, and you knew it. And we do a great job of talking ourselves out of our gut. And I think about the worst business decisions I've ever made in my life, without fail, were always when my gut was bad, but my mind convinced me that, but I could make a lot of money doing this. But the gut was bad. The business partner, the thing, the opportunity, there was something off.
Yeah, stop, don't. Yeah.
But I was then like, well, money, this, I could do that. They could make this could happen. And I talked myself into it, took a bunch of time and then talked myself into it. Inevitably a disaster.
Yeah.
Because the gut was right. The energy that you feel, I think the big point here is like, we need to tune more into our energy.
100%.
Because you physically feel things before your mind actually picks up on them.
Okay, so do
that
you
idea
think
of gut instinct is real?
Yeah, so I want to ask you. So I don't think it's a hot take, and I think what you're suggesting is, the way I'm receiving that is, the big decisions should be value-based. So I made a lot of the big decisions of my life. I'm 50. I made the big decisions early. Big decisions, right? When I met Stacy, I was young, but we got married. I got married at 23. Thankfully, we're going to celebrate 27 years next year. I made a big decision that I want to be married. I believe she's the one, and that is a big decision. And I'm now managing that decision. It was like, she's the one, boom, let's go. But it's values-based. I think the big decisions are values-based, and if our body is telling us, to your point, the gut, I just think you're right, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't think you're not suggesting that it's just I think it's listen to that heart. Listen to your heart. Isn't that values-based?
Yeah, it's both values-based and work-based. That you either did the work to be prepared to take that leap or you didn't.
Correct.
And that happened over years leading up to it. Like when I decided to leave my work to go down this path that was totally unproven, it could have looked like an enormous leap of faith from the outside looking in. If you didn't know me and you didn't know anything about me, you'd said like, you're leaving a job in private equity that pays well to go write on Twitter. Like that's what it would have looked like. But you didn't see that I had written 300,000 words over the prior 2 years, every single day that I had written things. Hadn't missed a single issue of my newsletter, hadn't missed a single thing. You didn't see the hours and hours that I spent on the weekends researching and working on these things. You didn't see all of that. I had perfect information on it because I saw it, I was in it. But the whole world had asymmetric, very, very imperfect information on the thing. And so you actually know already that the work you did made that leap feel significantly less like a leap.
That's correct.
In that moment. So you kind of knew that thing.
I like that. That's good.
The other piece here is that 90% of overthinking comes from the belief that the decision is what matters and not the actions that follow it. You said it perfectly in the context of your marriage. People think that it's the decision to get married and not how you show up as a husband every single day that follows that.
That's right.
That impacts the quality of that marriage.
Staying committed, don't quit in the rough seasons.
Yeah, that I'm focused on us growing as a partnership and as a relationship every single day, that I'm not going to avoid hard conversations, that we're going to show up for each other, that we're going to be loyal. Those are actions that you were taking on a daily basis, not the decision in the first place. When you place so much weight on the decision, it's too much of a burden on it. That does feel crazy intimidating. Like I have to pick the perfect job. No, you don't have to pick the perfect job at 20, 30, 40. You have to go and act to be excellent at the thing that you are doing.
Yeah.
If you go take a job and you don't like it, but you deliver on an excellent top 10% performer at your craft every single day, I guarantee things will work out for you. You might get a new opportunity within that same company that you really like. Or if you leave, they're going to say great things about you and you're going to get a good reference to the next thing. But showing up and saying like, I hate this job, so I'm going to show up negatively, does only negative things for the next path for wherever you're going from there. So again, it's like you can 100% control the actions that follow the decision. You can't control whether it's going to work out or not. You make the bet, and then you control the actions that are actually following it.